We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the one-game American League Wildcard playoff between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Nolan Ryan gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, Ty Cobb. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
First pitch, 7-0
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Michael Young.
At the plate, Michael Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Ryan, a former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Count now a ball and a strike. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. One out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate, Al Kaline, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
One ball and two strikes to count. Young, the runner at second with one away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball two.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Joe.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Joe Torre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball next in.
1-0. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The set and the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Ryan Klesko would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jack Morris is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL Wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Striding in, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit to third, right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Altuve.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman, Jeff.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Morris has his target. Here's his offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bagwell is creeping up on what's going to be a very exciting milestone achievement, and the entire baseball world will be watching him closely as he does so. 500 career homers is right around the corner.
Matty, it's all he's thinking about, and he should be thinking about it. He's been so great, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it, and the game will shut down and give him a standing ovation when he hits that 500th homer.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Count is 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out with the man at first. Just hung in there on that one.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
This is in the air to left field. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Next for the Tigers, Ryan Klesko. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ryan Klesko.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Into the box, Matt Williams. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball, when it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Altuve for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. He grounds it sharply to third. Bregman gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out.
Batting seven, the center fielder, George Springer.
Standing in, George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number two. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Digging in to try it again, Michael Young. He reached on a single in his first try.
The second baseman, Michael Young.
Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
At the plate now, Al Kaline fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1-1, here it comes. Strike two as the fastball is let go. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No one out with a runner at second. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So coming to the plate, Joe Torre, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Tigers leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Into the box, Garrett Stubbs, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Garrett.
First delivery to him on the way. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fourth ball misses, 1-1. Stubbs is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Greg. Biggio.
Now in the box, Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Morris into the windup. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
There to play it is Young. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for Detroit, Ryan Klesko. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Austin Romine, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0 count. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1, here it is. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Morris is ready. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a hard liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Stubbs finds it, and the throw is there to record the first down.
The batter number 10.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Young goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Al Kaline. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And next it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brinkley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. A payoff pitch one more time. Sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4,
George Springer the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Young, and that's the second out.
the batter, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Morris into the windup. First pitch on its way. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Settling in now, Joe Torre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Joe Torre.
Here's the pitch. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
3-1 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alan Trammell.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Bagwell has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, second baseman,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Craig Biggio. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell brings it in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Well, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Morris sets. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. The set and the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Plesko is under it near the mound. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. Brad Peacock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Standing in, Matt Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Now batting, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Ty Cobb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied 1-1. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Oliver Drake.
So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So striding in, George Springer. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Michael Young. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Al Kaline. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Ready with the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still tied 1 apiece. Colin Poche is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So here's Josh Reddick, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball at that play.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Craig Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. So digging in now, Joe Torre. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pitch on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
In now, Alan Trammell is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. So this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
At the plate, Matt Williams. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Brian Garcia enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Brian Garcia.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Not shortstop, Jose Altuve.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The winning run is at first base.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And That misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yorgan Alvarez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And that's over. 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing they find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a one. Bang, 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 no one warned you. Ain't no time for no billing. I'm saying, hey, 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 tryna live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing. If you see a and them is coming, they dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the back berserk and Astros up like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game.